Today I'm going for 100% completion in Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's every trophy, in hopes of sneaking away with that coveted shiny platinum to fully experience everything feudal Japan has to offer. Expect a journey filled with crazy battles, stealthy assassinations and plenty of hidden secrets waiting to be uncovered. From tracking down collectibles, building my very own hideaway and recruiting allies, to mastering both Naoe's ninja skills and Yasuke's samurai combat. Sharpen your blade, refine your tactics, and let's get started. The start of the game begins with us taking control of Yasuke, who serves under the notorious Nobunaga. He's an absolute tank, able to run through enemies and walls, and he's almost unstoppable in combat. He's the guy you want as backup when you're going down to the pub, or in this case, when you want to go loud. Unfortunately though, for as cool as he is, personally, I loved his backstory, but I honestly didn't really use him much, since he's so big, he's slow, loud and clumsy, not able to climb most things, reaching high points. Because of this, he doesn't really suit or fit this game in my opinion, and he's very limited in what he can actually do. Unlike Naoe, who would be playing as for about 90% of the game, but more on her shortly. Before all that, I got my first trophy for simply performing my very first finisher as Yasuke on this poor fool. Oh, my first trophy as well. Adept Samurai. We're locked in. The journey begins now. Brutal, I know. So the combat. Honestly, it's probably one of Shadow's weaker points. It's got the usual stuff that you expect. Normal attacks, strong attacks, charge attacks, dodging and parrying, with a few abilities sprinkled in to spice things up. Oh my god, I just kicked him. Oh, that is freaking cool. Which I'll be unlocking and using for plenty of the trophies. They do look really cool, but damn is the lock-on system crap. Combat also just falls apart anytime you're fighting more than one enemy. But Yasuke will now take a back seat for quite a while because I won't be able to use him again until much later in the game. But don't worry, because I'll now be playing as Naoe, a much better feeling character. She's quick, quiet, agile, and incredibly good at sneaking. Basically, the complete opposite of what Yasuke does, which, in my opinion, is when Assassin's Creed's at its best. On that note, on the same night, Naoe was escaping on horseback with her father until we were ambushed. This is where I performed my first assassination. Ooh, nice. Ooh, and our second trophy, Adept Shinobi. Not bad, right? Well, my sneaking and assassinating didn't end there. Crouching in the grass and using the new prone feature, which is actually really freaking cool, I took out more enemies and even air assassinated one. Or can we do an air assassination? Oh, hell yeah, we can. Arriving at a familiar looking door and using my hidden blade to get inside, I grabbed an important box until a masked samurai steals it and knocks me out. Charming fella. Oh. The dad, however, comes in for the clutch rescue, and I set out to get back that box. Arriving at a castle and clearing it out, getting my next trophy for performing 5 assassinations in a row without being noticed or entering combat. Agent 47 would be proud. She's got kunai. Throw it at his head. Oh, hell yeah. Let's assassinate him. Whoop. Boom. Oh, another trophy. That's 3 already. Unseen. Moving on, I snuck around some more. Took out many, many more enemies. Ah, there he is. Yoshihiro.
He's there with the box.
He's the one who smacked me in the face and stole my
Get the
box.
back. I have to kill him. I can do it with my grappling hook.
Oh, what? We're gonna do a grappling hook takedown? Oh my, that was boss. And found the box. I got my tangy ass out of there. Excuse me, fellas. I did not come here for you. I came here for my box. I've got my box. I'm leaving. And just as I thought I was safe, I got shot in said tangy ass. Oh my god, now she's been shot. She can't catch a break. Moments later, father, once again, comes in with the save, chopping the masked man's ear off like some kind of savage. Unfortunately for us though, the whole bloody crew showed up. But we had no chance against all them. But with some of the craziest masks I've ever seen, I watched what was probably the best cutscene in the whole game. Okay, so these are all the people we're gonna have to assassinate then. One by one. You will all die to my blade. Just run, bro. We got no chance. I can hear this dude's balls clanging as he runs, bro. Damn.
Your life's work is undone tonight.
Don't do it.
No! Let them suffer. Let them die in pain. Fine. We have what we came for.
Oh, you just made a big mistake.
Plum. No.
Do it! Do it!
And before I knew it, I'd completed the prologue. With the dad dead, the box stolen, I had my main goal. Get back the box at all costs and assassinate each and every one of those annoying ass samurai. Fortunately for me, a cool kid and a charming old fella found and saved me. They took care of me for a few months until I was back on my feet. I did, of course, get a boatload of trophies on the way though. While recovering, I dreamt of better times when I trained with a father, I petted a cute cat, did a little climbing and jumped off the top. Looked at Jinjiro's, that's the kid who had made paintings of me. While on the mend, he taught me how to paint. And that right there is most of the story. There's of course a little more to it, but I'll let you discover most of that for yourself. The next 20-ish hours, however, had me slowly finding and getting revenge on those samurai. Finally back on my feet, I unlocked the hideout. The hideout is actually really cool. Through the game, I'll be recruiting allies, all of which end up here. And this won't be the only trophy I get in the hideout, as a fair few are tied to it, but more on that later. For now, the hideout is a place I can upgrade gear, make buildings, and pretty much fully customize it. In order to unlock and place buildings though, I'll need to first complete a whole host of different missions. Once unlocked, I'll still need to build it though. That's where contracts come in. I'll have to complete one in every region later. These little missions give me materials that will allow me to add new buildings and improve the hideout. I placed some stables, the kid moved in with me, and I improved myself by equipping some new gear. Alright, we've got our objective and another trophy. Soul Sanctum. Unlock the hideout. At this point, the game was much more open and I had my own personal hideout, giving me access to scouts. These honestly confused me at first, but basically, you'll get information on the location of missions. For example, what region they're in, what town they're in, and where they're near. With this info in hand, I sent my scouts out to, well, scout. If placed in the correct spot though, I'll get the location of the mission. After doing it for the first one, I got this. I think it's going to be there. Yeah, there we go. Got a trophy as well. Scouting mission. Gather information using a scout. Out in the wild, this guy needed some help.
You are a waste of breath.
And you just wasted your last one. I climbed to my first viewpoint. Surprisingly, no trophies are tied to these this time around, and found a stray dog that had been waiting at its owner's grave since it passed. It was protecting a box that someone had stole. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Just like me, it failed to keep it safe, hence the dog looking all beaten up. Turns out it were the owner's own family members who had stole it. I went to go get it back, earning the dog's trust. He then headed to the hideout. We'll see him again very soon. For now, I prayed at the shrine, earning me a knowledge point. I'll need plenty more of these to improve my mastery that will allow me to get new skills, new abilities, and of course, more trophies. Not much later though, I noticed a spot where I could swing like Tarzan while exploring a dungeon, swinging from one grappling hook point to another. Ooh, and a trophy. Hook, line, and swinger. With my feet firmly back on the ground, continuing underground, I completed my first co-fun. These are dungeons that have you climbing and exploring a tomb-like place. Honestly, these were some of my favourite things to do, and I'd wish they'd included more of these climbing missions on the main path, as it's something I love to do in the old games. I really should platinum Tomb Raider and the Uncharted games, really. What do you think, Legends? Would you want to see me do that? Let me know. But back on topic, and back to the dungeon. Ooh, there's my treasure. Worth it.
Got it. Now to find the way out.
And another trophy. Kofun Raider. Complete your first Kofun. I met my first proper ally that can actually help me in battle. The unit. That is Yaya. I doubt anybody's going to stand in my way with her on my team. Okay. Ooh, another trophy. The Warrior Monk. I did, however, meet this guy who riz from the dead like the Undertaker. This wasn't the only time this happened either. Wait. What? Just happened there? Did I just assassinate that geezer twice? Now that I wasn't so lonely, remember that stray dog I saved earlier? Well, I was pretty excited about my new best friend, so I couldn't wait to get back to the hideout and go and see him. And that's exactly what I did. Running back hoping to see him, I accepted some contracts and found him. Let's place him there. Oh, you get a trophy for it as well. Everybody benefits. Adopt a pet. I also found a cat to pet and another dog. What can I say? I'm an animal person. I climbed a ship, wondering why I hadn't played Assassin's Creed Black Flag yet, and then majestically jumped from the top of it. That's not good. Okay, maybe not majestically. And went back home where I spotted a small area with a waterfall. And anytime you see a waterfall in a game, it's in the rulebook. Trust me, you have to check behind it. You always gotta look behind them. Oh, there is. And we got a trophy. Made you look. Look for treasure behind the waterfall in the hideout. Yep, I looked just like it said in the book, but I looked like a fool because no treasure was to be found. That aside, at this point I was making great progress, getting level ups, new gear, and of course, that comes with skill points, and I had a few to spend, getting one that allowed me to assassinate an enemy through a shoji door. Sounds cool, right? And it didn't disappoint. Alright, well, I got my katana now. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, yeah, there we go. We can do it. That's so cool. Nice. Oh, you get a trophy for it as well. Master Shinobi. Pretty badass. Moving on, I finished more missions for my new friend Yaya. Helping me reach level 10, I assassinated this guy like a beast. Oh, he's coming out, I think. I'm going to get him when he comes out. Got him. And as I ran off, saw this fella. What the fuck has he got in his head? Whoa, has he got like a bin or something on his head? After finishing the mission, she joined my newly formed team, meaning I finally had my first proper member. I can even call on her in combat to help me out. She's basically a female Brock Lesnar, minus the F5. It's our first proper ally then, right? Ooh, build your league. Recruit your first ally. Oh, there's my answer. With all those new levels, I unlocked a skill that enabled me to perform a roll when jumping from heights to negate fall damage. I got a trophy. Sometimes. Naoe just gets more and more badass. And it didn't stop there. That was badass. And then we got the other guy. Nice. I borrowed a boat to get to another boat to take out a pirate. Just borrowing the boat for a minute. I will bring it back, I promise. There's my silk. Yep, there we go. Bale of silk. Happy days. Alright, where did I park my boat? I mean, it's not my boat. Over there. I did promise I was going to take this boat back, so I will keep my word. I will take the boat back. Alright, fellas. I brought your boat. There it is. Parked it nicely for you there. Oh, sorry, I scratched it. And got another new item to use. A shinobi bell. I can throw this near enemies, distracting them, which I did to this idiot 3 times in a row. Yeah, it keeps confusing him. So the bell is basically like a rock, a bigger area of effect. So that's pretty... Oh, we got a trophy. Just Joe Shadow. I then got invited to a bloody tea party. And as someone who loves tea, I was buzzing. Well excited, not gonna lie. Love me some tea. Yo, I want an invite to this tea party. I've never been invited to a tea party. How do I get an invite? Like in real life, not in the game. I want a real life tea party. The real reason I was there though, was because I had to find another target, which I did. And then I found her up here, taunting me. Like, what? There she is, we see her. That wasn't until I snuck up behind her, put her to sleep, and then inserted my hidden blade into her neck. Grab. I gotcha. Night night. Sleep tight. Now back to the hideout, because this next trophy is tied to customizing my hideout by adding a shumiyi. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, probably not. These are traditional Japanese ink paintings. It's a pretty simple one for personalizing my space. Oh, a trophy as well. Chase the Morning. But your boy wasn't done with the hideout just yet, because I snagged another trophy, this time for using my materials from those contracts I mentioned and upgrading one of the buildings in my hideout to the maximum level. Most of the main buildings can actually be upgraded, and doing so gives different perks. And another trophy against wood and stone, fully upgraded building in the hideout. Like this one for example, I'd recruited a blacksmith and built him a place to do all these blacksmithing things, like improving my weapons and gear levels, and even engraving my weapon for an extra perk. It's my first one. We got a trophy as well, make it personal. I even had a dojo that I upgraded, allowing me to train my allies, and once I upgrade the dojo even more, I can continue training them, which I'll need to do later for a trophy. Right now though, I didn't have the materials, so I'll be back for that one. My hideout, however, was starting to look really freaking cool and coming together. I was fully geared up and ready to tackle any new challenges that would come my way. All I had to do was equip all that legendary equipment I just upgraded. And equip that one, that's legendary. Better than a bucket, I guess that was for our legendary. Equip legendary gear in all slots. Okay, now I'm ready. I set out, I smashed my way through some missions and came face to face with Lord Nobunaga. Oh, we got to fight him, let's go. Woo! Damn, Nobunaga knows a bit of judo. Woo! Oh, you got no chance. Oh.
If I cannot rule it.
Where is the box? Tell me.
Jeez, I'm on fire. Oh, that was easy. Surely you can't go down that easy. Oh, yes, I should have known. I can't fight Yasuke now. After defeating him, he accepted his end and had Yasuke finish the job. Turns out, it wasn't him all along. It was in fact Mitsuhide, who helped me find Nobunaga in the first place. But with Nobunaga dead, he could take his place, and once he did, the first thing he tried to do was eliminate Yasuke, meaning I could once again play as him. I defended myself against an old man. No, this old geezer's pretty rapid. Last swipe. Oosh. And finally, finished Act 1. Ooh, a trophy. A new league rises. Yasuke and Naoe decided to team up and take out the new threat. That was one long-ass chapter. With Act 1 in the bag, I began Act 2, and after a while, met a slick new assassin called Jojo, I don't know. Point is, he joined me, and once he did, I completed his missions. Oh, we got a trophy, you'll love to see it. The Thief, meet Jojo. During Act 2, now having the ability to switch between both characters at will, I watched some sumo wrestlers do sumo wrestling things. Can I ally with a sumo wrestler? I feel like they'd be pretty good, you know? They just run in, knock into everyone, and then leave. And witness my second bug. What the fuck? Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, everything's turned into King Clay. I saw a next level hat. Damn, that's a goated ass hat, that. I want one of those. I then switched back to Yasuke again. Took up some archery lessons on horseback. The bow will come in handy very soon. And found the perfect opportunity to perform the iconic leap of faith with Yasuke, which had some very interesting results. He's losing his balance. Can he even do the swan dive? No, he does the old school, just belly flop. Oh my god. Got a trophy for it though. Leap of faith. Perform a leap of faith as Yasuke. Nice. From now on, let's keep poor Yasuke on his 2 feet. He's clearly not cut out for the athletic life. I did, however, reach knowledge level 3 out of 6. I also did a very long but cool backstory mission showing how Yasuke trained and became Nobunaga's right-hand samurai. Back to Naoe now though. I stuck my hidden blade into more targets and completed my first objective board, which basically means a full quest line. Ooh, mortal reminder. And not much longer after that, I became one with my blade and managed to parry an incoming projectile. Ooh, Master Samurai. Back with Naoe now. I checked out some ruins until I almost got my head blown off by a master sniper called Katsuhime, who became our next ally. Ooh, a trophy. The sharpshooter. And continued my crazy acrobatics by doing a leap of faith while swinging on a grappling hook. Is that another grapple point there? It is. Oh my god, I got a trophy. Acrobatics. Perform a leap of faith from a grappling hook swing. Back to playing as Yasuke once again. I pulled out my bow and channeled my inner adventurer, shooting this dude in the knee with an arrow. Something else hurting him now as well. He's having a bad day. Shot him in the knee for my trophy, adventurer. Continuing to dominate as Yasuke, I completed my first kata. These are little QTE minigames. I pressed the buttons correctly, and boom, another trophy. Yeah, there we go. Good form. Back to Naoe now, as I let an enemy die from bleeding and sheathed my weapon right after it. I think there was a trophy as well to like...
Practice makes perfect.
There we go. That's the one I was speaking of. Final hearing. I'm getting some major Ghost of Tsushima flashbacks. I did that shit after every single fight. Next was another cool ability, which honestly I had unlocked for ages, but couldn't figure out how the hell to trigger it. What I had to do was, while being hunted, jump into some shallow water, go prone, and then after a few seconds she'll pull out a breathing reed. It definitely beats drowning in 1 foot deep water though. Okay, well that's that's the one I need to do, but he clearly knows I'm here, so it's not quite gonna... Wait, I got it anyway. Reading is fundamental. Escape conflict by using a breathing reed to hide in the shallow water. Okay, I guess I mean, it didn't look like I did it right, but I'll take it. Oh god, I'm getting shot. But what doesn't beat it is absolutely game ending one of these big fellas called Guardians in one hit. Altair and Etrio Auditore would be proud. Honestly, I just really enjoy saying his name. Not even gonna lie. Ooh, Giant Slayer. Now that's out of my system, I went on a power trip, assassinating more generals than I can count. Anyway, I took out so many, I'd now found a legendary piece of gear of every type. Ooh, a trophy. Limitless. Heading back home, I upgraded my dojo again, and then paid some gold to fully train my first ally. Oh, we did get the trophy. We don't even need level 3. Front of the pack. And then stumbled into the final province I hadn't visited yet. This map is absolutely huge, so it was a big relief to see that I'd at least visited them all, because this map ain't small. Oh, I got a trophy though. Pathfinder. Visit every province on the map. Oh shit, nice. And in this new region, I found my next ally, the incredibly freaking annoying and kinda scary girl who poisons people in their sleep. Only Yuri.
Being done. Goodbye.
What the fuck? Goodbye.
Yuri.
Oh, I got a trophy for it. The Toxin Master. Okay, I think it's about time we finished Act 2. First, taking out this guy as Yasuke.
Oh, we are doing damage right now.
To be picked up by the order like
Hurrying him.
Shut your mouth.
He can't even hurt me. Dude's got no chance. There we go.
And then another as Naoe.
And we're doing damage for days.
Right.
Nice.
These onigiri are molded perfectly.
And then started Act 3, the final proper act. I had only 2 more Shinbakufu left to assassinate, which I got to work on right away. One by one, I had assassinated all 12 of the main bosses. Well, almost all 12. 2 of them I spared because I'm just a stand-up guy.
Let's go, Mr. Hide. My man's got some killer armor. Oh, damn, that was cool. Pulling out all the moves. Oh, damn. GG, fella. It's game over.
Ooh-wee! Death Blossom. Defeat all Shinbakufu. Act 3 wasn't done just yet though, as now I had to finish all of Yasuke's, Naoe's and Jinjiro's quests. So I switched to Yasuke and grabbed a new skill called Samurai Stand, which looked cool, and I used it before finishing off an enemy. It was cool as fuck.
Trophy. Unstoppable.
And after completing every quest for all 3 characters, with the last one for taking out this muppet.
Oh man, I'm slamming like it's a wrestling match. Game over, bro. Oh. 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 Get owned, you little bitch. What an absolute piss take. You can't even accept death like a man. Fucking lob on. Nice. One more wet wipe gone.
I also found my first of 5 mythical creatures and got another odd glitch.
Some say foxes bring messages
Oh!
from other worlds.
What?
What is it trying to tell me? Got it.
My hair is going... I don't know what, bro. I get that. I've become a mythical beast now as well.
Then, Act 3 and the game came to a close.
My promise.
Fall of the Shinbakufu.
But we ain't done just yet, because up next was the epilogue, which was super short, only requiring me to talk to all of my friends I'd been recruiting throughout the game at the hideout. The crew was loving life right now, and I was done with the story.
Hey, the epilogue is complete.
But I still had 15 more trophies to unlock. Let the cleanup begin. So I wasted no time and continued exploring Japan, finishing any map markers I could, which paid off because I found another member, this time Yagoro, who first I had to catch and beat before he'd join.
Did we chase him? Oh, okay. Stop, you little turd.
They definitely know someone. We must fight them.
They have their heads checked.
Need some training, fella. You got the moves like I do. Oh my god, that damage.
But I know I won't fail.
Nice. Oh, we get a trophy for that as well. The Eager Assassin.
Allies are coming in left, right and centre. You'll never guess what I did next. Yep, I found another ally. This time, Ibuke, who needed help defending his people against an ambush. This was the final ally, so no more new people to meet. Which I didn't mind because it's overrated. Ooh, the Ronin. Anyway, the next trophy was a nice little reference to one of the best games ever made, where you explore an underwater city called Rapture. Have you guessed it yet? If no, go play it. If yes, go play it again. That game is, of course, BioShock. Back on track though. I was working on another trophy which required a decent amount of materials, so I was going around completing as many contracts as I could when this popped. Hey, there we go, the last one. Would you kindly complete a contract in each province? Now that I had tons of materials, I wanted to get a few other collectible type things. So I completed every Kujikiri with Naoe. These are pretty relaxing, but having to do 22 was a little too many in my opinion. Either way, I sat down and input the buttons in rhythm to the beat. Oh nice, that's the last one. Zen Master, completed all the Kujikiri. The end is now in sight. My next task was to complete a tournament for a trophy. While completing it, I managed to finish off one of the enemies in the tournament who was both poisoned and dazed from a weapon. Ooh, nice. Oh, trophy as well, over design. And then, as you might have guessed, the next trophy I got for beating it and becoming the new champion. Now we just wrecked that guy. Hell yeah. Test your might. At Mortal Kombat, defeat the final enemy in the tournament. Right, so most of the busy work was done and I had finished most of the things I needed and earned myself tons of knowledge, skill points and experience. The next few trophies required me to fully upgrade certain arts, but before I could learn those arts, I needed to learn the ability. I had to do some quests that they were locked behind. Once I'd done these though, I was able to get the remaining skills, maxing my tools and ammunition. Oh yeah, in case of trouble, finished more quests, unlocking more skills, and maxing out Yasuke's samurai tree. Hey, there we go, Art of Kenjutsu. Master the way of the samurai. And then I went around the whole map, finding different ingredients to give to a friend to make a new dish, increasing my heals and completing my first collection. Which allowed me to place my final building. This is why I needed all those materials from earlier. I had now fully upgraded my rations and was done with every hideout trophy. Let's pop this sucker down. Here we go. Shooter self. Fully upgrade your rations. But I wasn't done with upgrading my skills, because next I fully upgraded and mastered the way of the shinobi. To do that though, I had to complete the yokai questline. Yokai are Japanese supernatural spirits. They're mythical. They're a bit like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, but way more creepy. I was in search to see if they were real, until I came across this. What the hell? Dude's got melons on their heads.
That depends on the sky.
A literal
and not the
melon
sword,
head.
doesn't it?
With the melon heads defeated, I found no evidence of yokai. At least, that was until this happened.
Turns out you were right. There were no yokai to speak of. Mamushi?
What the shit? Hey, this is not what I signed up for.
I am spawned from the dread of mortals.
Boom. Oh yeah, Heart of Ninjutsu. Master the way of the shinobi. More mythical beasts next. This time, a much cuter and friendlier type. Finding the final legendary Shumi-Yi that I needed to paint. Oh my god, it's there finally. I've literally run up to this place at least 8 times and it wasn't there. Finally it's there though. I can get my final bloody mythical, assuming I don't scare him away.
Naoe.
You're joking. Alright, sweet. It's there again. Let's not bloody scare it away this time. It's gonna crouch the whole bloody way. I'll go prone even
Seize the
better.
moment. I need to be
Alright,
quiet.
there it is. Right, hopefully this end is actually the last one I need.
Good view from here.
What's it doing, like, just chilling out? Is it a drunk Tanuki? It's a rich Tanuki, I know that. Wait, what the frick? It's like a money box. Oh my god, it's done the hair thing again.
What kind of...
Yep, there's the trophy. A rare occurrence. I don't know if it's talking about the animal or the hair. Leaving only 2 more trophies, which I purposely left for last because they sounded cool. first was for kicking an enemy off a high place. Alright fellas, how's it going? Fancy coming up here? We've got a special something for you. Come over here, fella. I mean, I can kick you off there if you want. Yeah, I'll kick you off there, it's cool. Oh my god, he fell into the tree. Maybe this guy. Bye. There you go. This is Japan, actually. And that leaves only one more trophy. And I wanted to leave a cool one for last. So we're going to go for Happy Place. Reach the highest point on the map. And there it is. The highest point on the map. I hope you've enjoyed my journey. If you did, of course, leave a like, subscribe, maybe check out another video after this one. But after around 45 hours, we're going to bring this thing to an end. Let's pop this sucker. There it is. Happy Place. We're reaching the highest point on the map. And Assassin's Creed Shadows. The platinum is mine.